All right, hey everybody, Vic here, and I wanted to jump in front of this camera and talk to you instead of typing up a long email. Get you guys updated on the update behind the update and bring you some good news. Okay, so about 4 days ago, when was that? Wednesday night, Thursday, into Thursday or so, last week, we pushed out, pushed this big button on the big global update inside the 4% members area, right? And so this is not just getting, you know, the new 4% challenge for affiliate marketing, you know, out there for everybody. This is completely core update to the entire core system of the 4% structurally, as well as a whole bunch of bells and whistles on top of it. And all that good stuff. So just to give you guys a perspective here, so it's been running for about 4 full days, just over 4 days now. It is in the final stretch right now. We're basically, it's heading for the home base. It's you know, running all by itself. But so what happened over the last, last weekend and over the last several days here is that you should start noticing some changes in the back office right now. Okay, so starting with the menus, navigation menus, those were not as resource consuming, not you know, there's like, imagine if there's like a pipe, right? And so we're trying to run all these massive amounts of updates through this pipe, right? And the pipe, you know, was like this, and then we tried to expand it as much as possible. But it's still like a pipe, and we're trying to run all this data into that pipe to, you know, to propagate to everybody. So that's what it's been doing for the last just over 4 days now. So we're on a 5th day. So we have about, as a matter of fact, 200, right, there's a computer I just checked, see that laptop right there, 287,347. 287,347 members that we're trying to push this update to. Okay, so it's been throttling. So over the last weekend, we started to see some of these throttling updates starting to propagate throughout the different accounts and stuff like that. So the menu navigations should be updated for most of the people, unless you like in a super remote country or something like that. Then you might see that popping up sometime today, by the end of today, overnight for you as well. So those were not as resource intensive kind of a update, but the structure has been updated as well. So the menu navigation, so we have optimized it, we have condensed it down, but really what we did there, and the reason behind the structural update is because of where we're going with the 4%, right? So where we're going into the future, where we're going in the near future as well as the long future, as far as an organization, as far as the big community of entrepreneurs, right? So we're building this to be a hub on the internet. A lot of you guys will be, you know, are calling this your home on the internet, and you really want to build up on this. I don't want to, you know, I don't want you to feel like you're just siloed by yourself out there on the internet trying to build your business. This is going to become a big, giant playground for collaborations, for creating networks, right, between funnels and businesses and products and whatnot, to really help you build your empire on the internet to the levels that will be, it'll be mind-blowing for most average and ordinary entrepreneurs out there. It will truly be something special, something unique, something that this industry has never ever seen. And so we're preparing for that vision now, okay? And so that's why we have updated the menu navigation. So we have, now if you see this propagated to your account, when you go and log into your 4% members area, which is where you see in this, look over to the left, you'll see programs. So when you click on programs, it drops down, right? When you click on resources, it kind of drops down. When you click on, there's events, there's shows and all these different things. And so events, we're now kind of pre-configuring this for local events, online events, collaborations with other marketers, events and stuff like that. So everything runs through the ecosystem. I'll tell you more about it as you're going, for those of you guys who are going through the 4% challenge and you know, our promotional partners with us, your mind will be blown away. You'll be blown away, you know, when it comes to like the potential and really the bigger vision here that we have with what we're doing. So that's been a major thing. Another thing that, you know, all of those 287,000 members, you know, when it comes to communication, so we have all of those accounts by now, as of this morning I checked, have been activated and transitioned over to the 4% success challenge for affiliate marketing. Okay, so we had a a legacy 4% challenge, right? Legacy version. We're getting all the people that were on the legacy version, and not all 187,000 of those people were on the legacy, obviously. Some people did not. Some people dropped off and stuff like that. But a lot of those people were. So we basically had this script to where it would take everybody and move them over from MeraPost, and so there has been a lot of things happening in between to move an account over, right? So preparing the 4% success challenge for affiliate marketing, which is the updated version of the challenge, is absolutely incredible. Optimized, condensed down. We removed a lot of the fat from it. A lot of the you will see once you get inside of it, it's just like, you know, chop, let's go. So the whole program structure has been modified and enhanced a little bit as well. But it's going to be a lot cleaner. It'll be a lot smoother and a lot faster for you to go through. Okay, you guys will see it. It'll be awesome. And so yeah, that's so the whole concept there is built around affiliate marketing. How do you win? How do you build a business around and being an affiliate marketer? Program itself is phenomenal. So that program is in place. Everything is great. We have been moving accounts over from legacy to the new one. Okay, so moving every account with all the links, all the configurations, all that was attached to the account. You know, if there is a initial referring partner, we want to make sure that all that stays intact. Getting the product activated, all that. But also there was a communication, line that we were also upgrading, which is the emails that you get, right? So we were using, for those of you guys techie people, you want to know the details, we were using MeraPost. Great company, awesome delivery, all that stuff. Expensive, right? But we're moving everything over now to Infusionsoft, okay, for communications. And the reason, because Infusionsoft have upgraded their APIs and they're upgraded their entire system from ground up. And right now they're super robust. We have not run into any glitch with them yet. And we have been running all this data through their API. Previously, it would crash like every 2 seconds, which was ridiculous. That's why we couldn't use it, although we wanted to. But now that they have upgraded their stuff and our upgrade, it just made sense for us to move to Infusionsoft platform because of the tagging and the entire setup for communication. It's absolutely ridiculous. You guys will see. I don't want to get into too much details. But here's what happens, okay? So for those of you guys techie ones, every account that has been on the legacy product, right, for the challenge, is getting moved over to the Infusionsoft account. And so this whole process takes up to 2 minutes per account because it needs to go and get migrated over. We bring it over to the Infusionsoft. It creates a tag. It creates a contact. It builds a profile for that contact. It kind of gets them into the system, connects the system to communicate to our back office system, to our database, and there's a lot of communications happening. So needless to say, as you can do the math on it, tens and tens of thousands of active accounts on the on the legacy project. We're getting moved over. It is crazy time consuming. The good thing is all the accounts have now been confirmed. All the active ones. So if you have been a lifetime pro member previously, by this time you should have received an email from like an automated response message saying that, hey, your account has been transitioned over to the new challenge program, right? So you should have received that confirmation if you were a lifetime member previously. If you're at a monthly member, and if you have not resubscribe to the challenge yet, go ahead and resubscribe to the challenge because you'll need to get yourself a new subscription to the challenge, okay? And you'll be able to become a lifetime member as you go through the sign-up process on this new updated challenge. So that's that. So right now, what happens literally today is that every account that has been propagated and connected and configured on the new challenge is getting their tags applied to them. So what that means is this. When you have access to your first session of the challenge, right? This system is a lot more optimized, is a lot smarter. Okay, so it will know when you get your access to session 1, for example. It will know that hey, this account has started session 1. And then when you complete your session 1, if you guys remember from the legacy version of the challenge, you had to click session complete little checkbox, right? So it tells the system, hey, this session is complete, now go to the next session. So what we're doing now is this system, and this is the beauty about Infusionsoft, is that it will basically have every account, you know, as you guys are going, we will be able to have a very a pretty intimate line of communication going, right? So a pretty intimate communication structure to where we'll be able to literally guide you through, like literally walk you through by the hand, right? So for example, previously what we had is when somebody would go and if they would go through a session and then they forgot to click session complete for whatever reason, right? They were just kind of stuck on that particular session. Right now, the system will know if you forgot to click and check off that session complete box, right? It will know that, hey, you have completed this session or you have started this session, but you never completed it. So the system will send you a reminder email saying, hey, please complete your session so you can move on to the next one, right? So you never forget, like you will never find yourself be wondering, well, what happens? When do I get access to my next session? What's going on, right? So the communication will be very, very intimate with you. On a per account basis. So it's great for you. It literally leads you through the path that is impossible for you to deviate from. The biggest thing I can tell you guys there is be very careful when you get emails, any email communication from the 4% or myself. If you click on unsubscribe to any one of those emails, just understand that if you unsubscribe from any one of the lists, okay, it will unsubscribe you on the global level, so you will not be able to get communications from us. So be very careful and think twice before you unsubscribe, especially if you see yourself be here for long term and stuff like that, right? You know, kind of be mindful of that, because once you unsubscribe, you know, don't tell me, well, I'm not getting your emails. You know, if you unsubscribe, it's gonna opt you out from the entire system, because we don't want people here that are, you know, that unsubscribe, right? So if you unsubscribe, you're not gonna get our emails. So the system is going to walk you. So right now, the phase that most of these accounts are in, and literally that's what's happening, you know, looking at the system, that's what's happening right now, is that the tagging process is in place, which is a final phase of this whole activation process. So we've been, you know, like 95% of the waiting is over. 95% of the big stuff that has been pushing through the pipe is over. So you guys should start seeing, you know, emails coming your way with like, hey, session 1 is available, go ahead and, you know, and start your challenge and stuff like that. If you don't see it sometime today, tomorrow, you know, throughout the night, you should definitely start seeing that sometime tomorrow. I'd say probably, my estimations here, probably by, I'd say, you know, tonight, between tonight, tomorrow, and maybe Wednesday, I think all of those accounts that are currently propagating, 100% of them should be cleared. Okay, so for the new challenge, I'm really, really looking forward to getting, you know, in there and getting you in there and kind of hanging out with you through videos and stuff like that, checking out your comments and moving forward. So what you guys will see, you know, I'm kind of keeping a few surprises deliberately hidden from you right now, but as you go through the challenge, you will see some hidden gems, you know, kind of buried into the sessions. That will be really, really awesome. Okay, look, I'm excited, you guys. Sorry for the delay. It's been crazy, but I promise you this can be well worth the wait, okay? Especially for those of you guys who are planning to be here with us as a promotional partner and build, you know, a dynasty, build an empire, you know, with us, with the 4%, representing awesome products, building a rock-solid business foundation, multiple streams of income, and everything is revolving around you as an entrepreneur, right? Having a great relationship with, you know, myself and, you know, and the entire 4% as an organization here, and just really doing great things in the world, doing great things in the community, you know what I mean? Like delivering great transformational value together, right? You're in the right place. We're going to do some phenomenal things together. We're going to do things in this industry that has never been done before. We're going to help you build a business like you have never, like you were never be able to, you know, like you were never able to build before. In terms of stability, everything is product centric. It's not opportunity driven. It's not, you're not, you know, picking up the bottom of the barrel kind of a mindset people, you know. We're going after customers. It's a customer centric product-centric driven ecosystem in business. You will never have to worry about FTC. You will never have to worry about regulations. You will never have to worry about, well, is this thing going to be around 2 months from now or a year from now? It's solid, rock solid. We're building it to where we, for the future. You know what I mean? And we're doing it now. So if you are, if you see yourself as a promotional partner with us, if you want to lock arms with us, definitely pay attention to what's happening here within the community. Definitely make sure you get your MSI set up. Definitely go through the challenge. It will help you get all of the bases covered. And I'm really looking forward. I'm really, really looking forward, you guys, to building, creating something that has never been done before. You know what I mean? Like we can together. Here's what we'll do. We'll do the impossible. Together we will achieve the unachievable. You're not going to do that by yourself. Okay? I'm not going to do things that I want to do by myself. I'm looking for right people to lock arms with, to say, you know what, let's go, take my hand, and let's all win together. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're, fixing up to do here. And so I'm really happy that you're here. Again, thank you for your trust. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your vision. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your belief. We're not going to disappoint you. You're in the right place at the right time, and I'm looking to build an amazing future together. All right? I'll be in touch. Probably tomorrow here. We're busy, working here, just making things happen, preparing for expansion and stuff like that. But again, please know that your account, if you haven't already gotten access to the challenge, is probably in the final stages of this tagging process, and you'll get it, here very soon. Okay? Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think about just the whole thing, and I'm looking forward to reconnecting with you tomorrow. God bless. See ya.